So here is the verse. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Rakshapati Svabalanashtima Veksha Rusta. Aruhya Yanakamathabi Sasara Ramam. Swasyandane Dumati Matalinopanite. Vibhrajamana Mahanan nishitay Kshurapraihi. All right, so Rakshapatihi. It's noun, and we had it even before. Masculine noun, 1-1. The Lord of Rakshasas. Of course, that's Ravana. And just make it bigger, the text.
I have a question.
Yes.
I guess I missed that class, but why is the ending Rakshaha? Normally, this is a compound, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the word here is Rakshas. It's a word ending in S. So when such a word is in the samasa and is followed by another consonant, the S turns into visarga. Yeah, it might look like a masculine noun ending in short a, first case. Yeah, but it's actually rakshas, and that S turns into visarga. The same way. Yeah. Anyway, we'll come across such cases in the future as well. Svabalanashtim. Next is Svabalanashtim. That's another compound. Svabalanashtim. So nashtim. It's a noun, or what gender is the last word? Nashtim.
Masculine, is it 2.1?
Yes, it's 2.1, definitely. 2.1. And the gender will be feminine. It's the same suffix that the Shakti is made with, and Bhakti, like that, Mukti. So Svabalanashtim. Sva means own. Bala means strength.
Yeah.
And Nashtim, what is Nashti?
Destroy.
Destruction. Destruction. So what's the relationship then with the rest of the compound? Destruction of his own strength. Just the sambandha of his own strength. Sambandha shashti. There is no possessiveness. You know, the destruction cannot possess things. But the sixth case, as we mentioned previously, represents a generic relationship. So destruction in relationship to his own strength. And nashti is from the dhatu nash, okay, to be destroyed. It's an intransitive verb. In other words, intransitive means originally this verb doesn't take objects in Sanskrit. In English, to destroy, it's a transitive verb, like destroy someone, okay? But in Sanskrit, you cannot say that. Anyway, that's just a detail. So nashti, nash, and it's a kridanta. We add t, yeah? And then there are certain sandhis and grammatical operations happen that the sh, how you call it, talavya sh changes into murdhanya sh, nashti, and then the dental t in t changes into murdhanya ta, nashtim. Okay, meaning destruction. It basically, this suffix basically turns turns the verbs into nouns, kind of abstract nouns. Like shak, to be able, shakti, the ability, okay? Bhaj, to worship, bhakti, okay, the activity of worshipping, like that. So nashtim, avekshya. Now, some of you have been attending, you should be able to guess it right. What is avekshya?
Kridanta. Kridanta.
Yeah, it's
Gerund.
kridanta. And which specific kridanta? Okay, we call them gerunds, okay? Gerunds means while doing this, he did that. So that while doing this or having done this, these are gerunds. So kridanta, avekshya. Now we need to trace it back to the root. What's the root? What's the verbal root of avekshya?
Iksha.
Yeah, it's close. We have another word, iksha, that comes from it. And what it means, iksha, for example.
To see.
Iksha is a noun, feminine noun, means glance or vision. Iksha. So but that is also a noun. That's not the verb yet. So the verb is iksh. Ikshate. It's atmanepadi dhatu. Okay. And then we find out that there is ava and iksh, and from sandhi, a and long e will produce e. They will merge. And then tva changes to ya because
of the
Prefix.
prefix.
yeah, because the dhatu, the root is prefixed. So avekshya. And here ava will not create any specific meaning, will not add anything to the meaning. So it means seeing, okay? That's called, I forgot exactly how it's called, but yeah, the prefixes, sometimes they don't add anything to the word. Avekshya, seeing. Okay. Rusta. Rusta. What is rusta?
Anger. Anger. Angry.
It comes from anger, from rush, to be angry. Okay, and rushta is what kind of word?
Kridanta.
It's a kridanta, yeah. Kridanta.
It denotes noun. Is it a noun or kridanta?
Well, it becomes an adjective, like angry. Angry. So what is the is it a sambodhana? Oh, angry one, rushta. Where is the ending?
This is 1.1.
Oh, the visarga. Visarga is
Yeah, it's 1.1 rushta, which is actually rushtaha, because visarga is deleted by a rule.
It's followed by long a.
Yeah, so visargas after either short or long a are deleted when any vowel follow. And after that deletion, there is no more sandhi. So you might say, why did not rushta after the deletion of visarga join aruhya and become just rushta aruhya? But there is a rule that once you delete the visarga by the sandhi rule, you don't continue the sandhi after that is done. Yeah. So it was a visarga sandhi. So angry, coming from yeah, it's masculine, and just to specify that it's kridanta, coming from the dhatu rush, okay, to be angry. Rosha, there is a noun Rosha that comes from the same. Aruhya. Aruhya. What kind of word is aruhya?
Gerund.
It's also kridanta.
Yes.
Gerund.
Same. So what's the verb? Is
Ruh.
verb is ruh. Yeah, that's one is simple. And the prefix is a. Aruhya. Okay. Aruhya krichrena param padam tatav patantyatho nadrita yushmadangraha. That's the verse from the 10th canto. So aruhya means what? Ruh means to ascend, to go up, to climb up. So aruhya.
To ascend here.
Yeah, ascending. Ascending. Aruhya. Aroha. There's one. Aroha pantha. Okay. The path upward. And then avaroha. Ava changes the meaning of ruh, meaning kind of climbing down, meaning descending. Avaruh. Yanakam. Well, yanakam.
The vehicle.
Yeah. So masculine. 2-1. Yanakam. Okay. Vehicle. Yana. Yanakam.
I have got one question here.
Yes.
Means like if we say yanam, then also it means a vehicle. So
Yeah.
adding this ka makes any difference?
Sometimes it makes. Yeah, if you add ka, sometimes it may carry that diminutive meaning. Like Yanaka could mean like a small vehicle, like small cute vehicle. But I don't think here it does that because, you know, Ravana didn't fight on small cute vehicles. He fought on huge machines, you know, vimanas, which were, you know. So sometimes this ka can be just added without changing the meaning of the word at all, just like for ornamentation of the word, let's say. Especially if you need to compose verses and you need an extra syllable, you know, aruhya yanam athabhisasara ramam. That would not be enough for Vasanta Tilaka meter. We need 14 syllables per line here. So therefore, you can add yanakam in order to, you know, fill in the meter. Okay, so ka sometimes can be just like that, ornamentational. Okay, next is atha. Atha, and we had it
There.
before. Then it's undeclinable. Look in your avyaya lists. There are many meanings of it actually. It's nice to just be aware of them. Atha abhisasara. Abhisasara. What's abhisasara? Looks like a verb to me. Verb. So
Approach near.
what's the root?
Three.
Sr. Okay.
Yeah.
Abhi. Abhisri. Okay, and this is and this is a past tense. Past tense.
Lit.
Yeah, we sr became sar, and then we can see the duplication, sasara. Okay. Some few grammatical operations happen. Okay, sometime in the near future we'll have a reference for the verbs. But as I said, the verbs is the most extensive and complicated part of Sanskrit grammar when it comes to endings and all these suffixes and operations. So it would be hard to summarize. So abhisri means, what does it mean?
Surrounded.
Surrounded. Abhisra. I have a sense that it would mean like chase. Sri means to move, okay? Sri means to move. Abhisri. Okay, okay, to attack, to assail, to go or advance, to meet. Okay. Go towards, to approach. Okay, so approaching with an
Attack.
intention of attacking. Okay, so let's just say you know, attacked, and we keep in mind that you know, abhisri means to approach. So he approached with that intention. Ramam. Okay, so that's an easy one. Object.
Mhm.
Swasyandane. Okay.
His own Chandana chariot.
Yeah.
In the chariot.
Then
7.1.
celestial.
But there is a problem that if swaha cannot mean own means just sva, and if it's swaha, it's either
This is celestial.
So what that sva could mean?
Celestial.
Yeah, but what's the original word?
Swar.
Oh, yesterday?
Yes, svar.
Yesterday?
Yes, please.
Oh.
So the word is, as Manohar said, svar. The original word ends in ra, and then that ra, just like s, just like s, changes into visarga when it's followed by a consonant. So this is very important. Sa and ra. There is quite a number of words that end on these letters, on these sounds, nouns. So you should know that in samasa, or when they are declined, sometimes in neuter gender, that sa and ra turn into visarga. So syandana is, again, it's a vehicle. So celestial, well, I wouldn't say celestial. Well, we would say like the sky vehicle. In other words, airplane. Yeah, swasyandane. Okay.
So he was on chariot.
Yeah.
Rama was on chariot, no?
It was a vimana.
Okay.
And by the way, this is not Rama's vehicle which we are talking about. So dumati. What is dumati? I see the suffix.
Illuminate.
Well, it has to do something with illumination. So dew means effulgence, okay? But what means dumat?
Full of.
Okay, full of or having, okay, effulgence. So that's 7-1, dumati of dumat. So I will write dumat. And syandana will be actually neuter. So I'll change neuter. And this dumati also neuter. They will look same as masculine. Dumati. Okay. Fulgent. And this, what I wanted to show you. This thing, yeah. In the noun declaration table, okay. you have that table that comes on the first page, original vibhakti case endings. So please memorize these ones. These are actually original. The one you see here for like Krishnaha, Krishno, Krishnaha, this is all derived. This is all a product of these ones. So these are su au jas au shas tabhyam bhis nebhyam bhyas. These ones are, you know, it's a must to memorize. And these ones you will see applicable in especially in the nouns that end in consonant. You will see like dumati, okay, and you go and you see here saptami ni, okay. What you see in this square brackets is a special indicator letter that is used in grammar or for certain operations. It's a kind of a virtual marker, so you don't need to pay attention now at this, but what it is the ending is e, you know. So here the ending is as, here the ending is e, here the ending is a, okay. That's what you should know. So don't bother about these square brackets. You might need to know them a bit later. So that's why dumati is saptami, because the short e is the saptami singular ending. So the word is dumat. Okay, so effulgent, and refers to the sky vehicle. Okay, next one, we have a samasa. Matalinopanite. So what are the individual words?
It's a sandhi, matalina plus upanite.
Actually, yeah, you're right. It's not a samasa. So okay, let's start with upanite. Upanite. So what is upanita? What is the meaning?
Neat is upa is the prefix.
Yeah, upa plus verb ni. So ni means to lead. Upa means lead, to lead close. Okay, to bring close. Okay, upani. Okay, to bring near, to fetch. And yeah, but that's the original meaning. Everything else is derived from it. So brought near. Okay, so we can say driven near. Driven near. Okay. Upanayana we have from this. So matalina. Matalina. So matalina, the long I in the end of matalina merges with u from upanite. So matalina is a masculine noun. What's the original form of the noun?
Matali.
Matalin. Okay. Let's see.
Isn't it like
Let's see. Although matalihi, they it's written as matalino panite. Matalina, it could only be matalina. Matali. Somehow it's not giving me the.
in Monier Williams it says Matali, a masculine word.
Matali is a masculine word.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a masculine word declined already. The raw form will be matalin. It's just like swami. You have swamin. Okay, so here you have matalin. Okay, matali. Yeah, with a short with short e. But here we have matalino panite. And we can see that, you know, whatever the dictionary says, that's fine. But the word here is matalin. Matalina. Third case. And that's coming back to our noun endings. Matalina. Again, the word ending in N, the consonant. And this is the ending for the third case. Tritiya, ekavachana. Matalina. Okay, like swamina. So by matali.
Nityanandaji, actually, Moni Williams gives the Matalin.
Matalin, he gives. Okay.
Yeah, I put it on the chat.
Okay, that's great. Everybody can open the chat. Yes, Matali. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, when you know grammar, you know that this long E at the end is often, yeah, and even here it's mentioned here from Matalin. He does give derivation. Okay. So it's a different person, basically. That was Indra's charioteer. Here is somebody else. Matali, like Swami, okay? Not all nouns that end in long E are feminine. Like we have Gopi or whatever. So Matali is a masculine noun. Then
It is Indra's charioteer. Matalin is Indra's charioteer. He gave the vehicle to Ram to fight with Ravana.
yeah, but here is somebody else driving it. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Yes. So therefore, let's go to that Upanita. Okay. And then, yes, you're right. I was just somehow forgetting this. Driven near, not driven near. Okay. Brought near. What we mean to say, gifted. Yeah. Gifted by Matalin. So there can be different versions of the same name. Like it could be Matali or Matali with a short E. Okay, so yes, Indra's charioteer gave the chariot to Rama. Yes. I just thought this was referring to Ravana's chariot until we read this Matalina. Okay, Vibrajamanam. Vibrajamanam. What is that? It's what's the meaning of Vibrajamanam? It's a kridanta from V plus the root brasj, I believe, and this is it's a present participle, okay? And brasj means to shine. So shine in the present participle will be shining as an adjective, okay? And vibrajamana means really it was shining very brightly, okay? Shining brightly. Vibrajamanam. What's that? Many of you know Damodarashtaka. So Gokule Brajamanam, okay, in the first verse. Brajamana. So it came also some few days before. So whenever you see this mana at the end, Kirtyamana, it is all present participle. Can be passive, can be active, but it's present participle. Makes it a adjective. Ahnan. Next is ahnan. What kind of word is ahnan?
Verb.
Actually, it's a verb.
Yes,
Ahanat.
ahanat. Let's verb han, past, and this will be which past? It will be lang. Lang. Ahanat from han, yeah. Killed. Okay. Killed or hurt. It doesn't always, han doesn't always mean killing to the point of death. It can mean hurting. Nishitay.
Chariot.
So
So now
yeah,
masculine 3.3.
3-3. Nishitay. And means sharp. Okay. Nishita, sharp. Probably it comes from some verb, ktanta participle. But anyway.
She.
Yeah.
Nityananji, that has to be pronounced as nishitay, right?
Yeah,
Not
nishitay. But when it's in the middle of the line, you can either release it like silently, nishitay, kshurapraihi, or you can employ the sound. There is an option in pronunciation, which is called it's a jihvamulia, where it basically sounds like a very rough guttural ha sound, like nishitay kshurapraihi. If you know German, there are words like Achtung or Wehrmacht. Okay, so that h is very. Also in Jewish language, you get that h, strong h, guttural. So nishitay kshura praihi. And I always like in South India, the chanters, they always take this option when visarga is facing k or k, then is nishitay kshura praihi. Why? Because why I love it, because it saves your breath. It acts as a breathing. It stops the air considerably from your lungs, and you have more air to keep on chanting. If you just release it like nishitay kshura prehi, you are left without air. And what if there is a lot more to chant? So you will need to.
Yes. So
breathe.
so if there is a ka
Yeah.
after edge, then you pronounce like that, like the way you did it just now.
Yeah, nishitay kshura prehi. Yeah.
Okay. And because the prahi is the last, that's why you have pronounced as he.
Yes, because it's at the end of the verse, then there is an echo. It's a must.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember now you saying that on the second verse and the last line.
Yeah.
Second pada and the last pada has to be her. They have to release it.
Yeah.
Not in this, but in your training you have said it, so that's why.
Yeah. Exactly. First and third is you don't need to do it, but the second, which
Second
marks
and
the half, and the end. Yeah. Kshura
that is
prehi.
the-
Kshura prehi. Well,
Okay.
basically, yeah. Kshura. Kshura is blade. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Kshura. Kshura is a blade. Kshura praihi. Yeah, here we have a kshura praha, an arrow with a sharp horseshoe sharped head. Wow.
Knife.
No. We have a directly the specific meaning. Kshura pra, an arrow with a sharp horseshoe shaped head. So that's nice. I've seen such in museums.
And what is it called? Just now what you said, nishitay hi shura. What?
Kshura praihi. Kshura means blade. Okay.
No. Because the way you pronounce it, nishitay something. What is it?
Kshura praihi.
Yes, and you said something that it is known as. You gave an example of German language also.
No. That's about nishitay, about that guttural ha. It's called jihva mulia.
Can you please bring it on the chat?
I can write it.
Okay.
It's basically jihva mulia.
What is it?
Jihva. It's the name for that specific sound that.
Jiva mulia. Okay, I'll
means,
just write it down.
Means the root of the tongue. Okay, the sound that is pronounced from the root, from the mula of jihva of the tongue. All right. So let's assemble the verse. Let's go with the first verb that we have. First is attacked. So who attacked? Now it's an active verb. So the subject will be in the first case always. Okay, so we have here.
Rakshapati.
Yeah. The Lord of Rakshasas attacked. That's our main. Okay. Attacked whom?
Ramam.
Avexia, Rusta, Aruhya, Atha Abhisasara Ramam. Okay, yeah. He attacked Rama. And Avexia is another subordinate verb, gerund. So seeing what? Svabalanashtim, yeah. Seeing the destruction of his forces, he personally attacked. So far he was just sending others. Now he personally attacked Rama. Okay, Avexia, Rusta. Rusta goes where? Basically, you just need to see the.
Because
well, it can't because you need to match the genders and the cases. And Nashti is a feminine 2-1, Rushta is masculine 1-1. So it can go as an adjective of
Rakshapati.
By the way, here Rakshapati, that visarga, you can pronounce it as a slight f. Rakshapati. It's also a trick to save your breath when you're chanting. It's also a grammatical option, and it's also from exercised a lot in South India and in Vedic chanting. So Rakshap.
How do you say?
F, like that visarga turns into F. Rakshapati.
Yeah.
Rakshap. Yeah, people say that there is no sound F in Sanskrit, but there is. They just don't know the details, okay? F, it's there. Visarga turns into F when it faces pa or pa, okay? Pa or pa. It's optional, but it's a very good option, especially when you're chanting. You need your breath, and it helps you to retain it. Okay, another aruhya. I think it's another subordinate verb for abhisasara. So ascending what? The object.
Yanakam.
Yanakam, yeah. Ascending the vehicle. Atha, then. Well, I guess we can. And then I think it's connected to abhisasara. Then he
Attacked.
attacked. It's kind of building up, seeing this and ascending the chariot. He then attacked Rama. Other words, svasyandane, dumati matali nopanite. So this is all saptamis, location. Vibhajamanam. Ahnan, nishitay.
Saptami?
Sati Saptami, it would be then when there was a chariot, an effulgent chariot presented by Matali. Do we really need it here? I don't think we need Sati Saptami here to complete the meaning. Okay, let's do the other main verb, ahanat. Again, so Ravana is the main character of this verse. So he hurt, okay, whom?
Ramam again.
Again Ramam, I think, yeah. So again he hurt Rama. And what about Vibhajamanam?
It's connected to
Ram.
Yeah, adjective of Rama. So adjectives always share the gender, the number, and the case of their object. So I just didn't mention it here. Present participle, masculine, 2-1, Vibhajamanam. Which kind of Rama? Rama who was shining brightly. That's interesting. So next, Matalino Panite. Oh, sorry. These are two separate words. Yeah, again. Okay. So where do we connect this? Okay, we know that Rama was driving the chariot presented by Matali. So how do we connect locative here? To which part of the sentence? What do you think?
To Ramam. It has to be connected to Ramam.
The problem is the problem is grammatically that nouns, when they are proper nouns, they do not take locations. So where is another place we can connect this locative? I'll give you a hint, is that Kridantas have the right to take locations because they are they are in, you know, partially verbs. So look at which kridanta can take this location.
Viprajamanam.
Yes,
Viprajamanam?
yes.
No?
Shining brightly on the chariot. That's the location. So where is that? Swasyandane. Okay, where did he shine brightly? He shined on the
On the
chariot.
chariot.
Which kind of, which was brought by Matali, and this is another by Matali. This is actually the subject. Okay, brought or gifted. It's a passive kridanta. You can say passive verb, brought near by Matali. Yeah, the passive subjects are always in third case. So we have quite a
Dumati is connected to Vasandane.
yeah.
Dumati is connected to.
And the chariot, which was also shining. Yeah. So maybe in English there is a sense of saying like a book on the table. Like location is tied to a noun, but in Sanskrit, adhikarana, which is a grammatical term for location, it is always connected to a kriya, to an action. There is always somewhere action, even if it's just existence. Like he is existence is an action. Okay, and nishitay kshura praihi. Well, definitely these are sharp arrows. And praihi with, that's instrument.
Ahanat.
Yes, they are instruments of hurting. So here we do not take the meaning of killing. We take the meaning hurt. He hurt Rama with sharp horseshoe-shaped arrows. Yeah, they're shaped like this because they're meant to basically to cut off the heads. That's why that shape is there, you know, at the end. Very dangerous arrows. Okay, so that's all. Yeah, we have connected everything. So this is the verse. Okay, the angry lord of Rakshasas, seeing the destruction of his own strength and ascending his vehicle, finally attacked Rama, and he hurt Rama with his sharp arrows. Rama, who was shining brightly on his let's say on his flying chariot that was brought by Matali. Okay, so sky chariot implies flying chariot. Okay, yeah, very nice. We had two proper verbs, two gerunds, and quite a nice development there in Vibrajamanam that you know, took a location. Adjective that takes a location because it is a kridanta. It has a action within it, inherent in it, shining. Okay, any questions on this verse?
Nice.
All right, so looks like everything is clear. Yeah. All right. So thank you very much for coming today, and we'll continue tomorrow. Okay. Sri Ramachandro Vijayate, Hare Krishna, and yeah.
Thank you, Nityanandji.
Hope you're all healthy and
Well,
safe, and everything is
Hare
fine with every
You
one of
too.
you.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
thank you.
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.